Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fatebinder, A Tale of Tyranny. We resume exactly where we left things off in the middle of this siege by climbing the citadel wall, because we are athletic. At least I am in game, right? Not so much in real life. I have something to say. I have given up on balancing the sound in this video game. I can't do it. I can't. So, I'm just using some tricks in editing to make it so it's not overwhelmingly terrible. But the rest of it, nah. It's too late. It's too wild. I have found that a lot of cRPGs are like this, where the volume is just ridiculous during combat and really low outside of combat. And I don't like it. But hey, it's the hand we have been dealt. And because it's the hand we've been dealt, it's the hand we're going to play with. Alright, hold on. Hold the phone. We're gonna cheese. Oh, I have to wait this long, huh? 30 seconds. I'm not waiting 30 seconds. In fact, it's fine, because... Your days end here. Wait, why are you going first? Lantry? Barrick, please. Stop buffing. Start going. You're our tank. You can't do that. What are you doing?
Feels like my butt.
Yeah, do this. Seems good.
Are on fire.
You're fine. You're not on fire. Oh, Verse is being attacked. There's a person inside of Verse. Well. I'm not sure why Satu went down there, but here she is. You interrupted Lantry, who was trying to save Verse from utter doom. And because you did, she might be dead. Don't know how I feel about that. Oh, they're attacking Lantry now. That's fine. People attacking Lantry is to be expected. It's kind of just the status quo at this point. Lantry is stuck. Well, you know what? Let's do this, Lantry. Don't bother attacking.
You got it.
Verse is also stuck, not attacking anybody. This is going swell. Nothing wrong here whatsoever. As usual, Satu has to carry everyone. Ow.
Damn thing couldn't pierce claw.
Well, maybe you should try something else then. Barrick is taking a lot of damage. But I think we've got it. I think we're fine.
This isn't working.
Admittedly, the AI could use a little bit of help. But I think we're going to make it out of here in one piece. Lovely. Let's just heal up real quick before we move on.
Time to lighten my step.
To our death. Ooh.
Will do.
Again, the only person we have that can wear heavy armor is Barrick. And here's gear is kind of stuck to his flesh. Well, these are the people we need to interrupt.
I got it.
We're going to try and get close. Because we're going to do this. And then we're going to do this. You can swap back to your bow. There's probably a shortcut to do that, but I don't know what it is. Give that a boop. Give this to Satu, I guess.
I'm not.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll just fulminate. Doesn't really matter if Barrett gets the buff because our big damage dealer here is Satu. We just give her everything. She is deserving of all things in life, and she knows it.
As you command.
Good zippity zap. Barrack is petrifying right here. I guess it worked out because the person was trying to heal. Alright, protective magic is down. Doesn't that mean you should be joining us? There we go. Cutscene. Well, in-game cutscene. Show me your stone magic. Ooh. This is fancy. Where can I learn that? It looks like something I would like to be able to do. By myself, preferably. I don't want to need help. Let's move it in. Now. But there's something to loot here. Jeez. Fatebinder, head west into the main courtyard. I'll be right behind you. Sure thing.
Nothing I can't handle.
It's suggesting I rest, that's why it's giving me a campfire. Fear nothing, for the Legion has your back. I fear a little bit. Do you guys think F5 is the default for quick saving? Well, I pressed it and nothing happened, so maybe not. Hey, look at that, it's the Scarlet Chorus. The fifth eye. You owe me some magic, bud. They've breached the gate! The chorus has breached the gate! Fall back! Alright, so now we get to figure out, are we really fighting the Scarlet Chorus? Or can I silver tongue my way into a temporary alliance? We're probably fighting. Stand aside! Ascension Hall is ours alone for the taking! The fifth eye swings his spear in broad arcs as he roars in his cackling tenor. Withdraw at once, before you feel the weight of 1,000 chorus blades and bludgeons. No sooner would a family of maggots beat a pack of wolves, the disfavored commander beckons the Scarlet Chorus forward. Come, I'll take you 5 at a time, just to make things fair. So, about the edict. The commander looks back to you and gestures north. We'll stall them. You make a break for the inner sanctum. It's about that silver tongue. Alright. Are you friendly? You look friendly right now. They're here. They've breached the perimeter. They're in the keep. Whistling a shrill warning signal, the Oathbreaker falls back deeper into the keep. He's not friendly. But you guys are in a lovely position.
Aye.
A position just begging me to cheese.
Affirmative.
What up, bro?
I cannot.
Satu, don't even think about it.
I'd have it no other way.
Yo. Verse. Don't be rude. Let's get some buffs going. You need to blah 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 blah. Zippity zap. Wait, no, not that. This.
We should try that again.
Lantry is poisoned. Awkward. Are you kidding me? I can't get both of them? I should try and move around with Satu here. I think. It might not be wise to just sit here and...
You got it.
You know,
Consider it done.
punch their front line. But I'm doing it anyway at the moment, so...
Don't know my own strength.
So, my bad? We did level up with our good friends. I threw a boulder at him. Let's go ahead and heal. Because Lantry needs to live. Okay, we healed him up. We're good, we're good, we're good. We can unravel here as well. See if we can interrupt this heal. Probably not. What just happened? Did he... He went invisible and then I stunned him. Oh, I'm the freaking best.
This weapon is entirely worthless.
Ah, Satu. I love you so.
As you command.
Let's get some good zapping going. We can get a heal on Lantry with Satu. You know, handing him that shield was literally the most ingenious thing I've ever done in my life. I don't think I've done anything smarter
I will aid you.
than give him a freaking shield. Alright, we did it. A dagger. No, decrease in my DPS. DPS is the most important stat for a weapon. I mean, I don't know if that's true, but I like it. We are going to go with Might, I think. For you. I enjoy you punching things. As for this, probably want the Sentinel. What did we do here? Ah, yes, the resolve reduction, because we are magical. When Peric is in the party, all party members gain bonus experience for athletics, one-handed... I stopped reading when I saw one-handed. I probably shouldn't just snap pick that. Probably shouldn't just snap pick that. I mean, this is a good ability. Moderately increases single one-handed and two-handed melee damage. Training grounds. Because this is amazing for Satu, but also good for Verse when she's in melee combat. Which has been less and less lately, but...
Sorry, I can't.
You know. Always better to be prepared. Let us make sure we are thoroughly looting.
Sorry, I can't.
And we must always be aware. Aha, see? Be aware of potential cheese locations. Make sure you mark them on your map. Locations where it is safe to cheese. I don't really care if Barrett gets this buff. I mean, I do.
Send them at me in waves.
In waves, huh? I mean, fighting here's okay. This works out. Our line of sight is pretty bad here, but...
Sorry.
Take that.
But other than that being bad, it's fine.
Get back here.
Yeah, get back here. Do not flee, you cards. I mean, I probably didn't need to actually cheese this, because it's going pretty swell.
Consider it done.
We can probably just muscle our way through this.
We should
Which is
try
my
that again.
favorite way of getting through things. Oh, yeah. Easy. I couldn't even get the frozen grass bomb. How am I supposed to increase my ice magic control if I can't get the spell off?
I'll be your shadow.
Come on now. Ooh, a thing. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh. Da-da-da-da-da. Don't mind me. Just getting into position so that I can cheese you all. Pause. Barrick.
Send me your.
Oh, that was foolish. That was foolish. Of all of the things you could have done, that was perhaps the most foolish. Hey, we've leveled up Satu. Good.
No dice.
No dice. What do you mean? You're doing it right now. Get some... Oh, it's invisible.
Can't do that. Right.
Satu, you're okay. We'll unravel some minds. Prove we're the best of the best. Need some healing.
I'll take care of it.
The AI decided Surge of Glory was the way to go, though, so... Can't disappoint the AI. New heal Lantry, please. Increase our control over life magic, because all I want in this game is more magic. That's it.
Yes.
I want to be the master of all magics. A scroll. It's literally just called a scroll. Okay. Satu, my dear. Magic, please. Magic or might? Magic. I think we're going to get wits up to 19 next, and then we'll go into might. I think that's my current plan. Okay. I continue to want to go into leadership. But there's dual wield mastery. Unleash a triple attack. Oh. This is even better, huh? I mean, I think Flurry is already one of my hardest hitting abilities, but we're investing a lot into magic, so do I even care about this? While wearing only light armor, gain a bonus to dodge and parry. This effect is lost if any heavy armor is worn. Disarm your target. Oh, that's a good ability. But I think we're going unencumbered, because we're only wearing light armor. And that gives us more survivability, which is important. I like surviving. Surviving's great. Use my subterfuge. What is this? Azure Bell. Hit deflection for 120 seconds. Oh. Hello. I know who's getting that. Satu. Oh. Yeah, remove that. Have this. We probably need to go down leadership soon. I think I've said that every single level. A scroll sits here, glowing with mystical energies. Read the scroll and absorb the magical knowledge. It contains the sigil of force. It's been a while since I've done this. Oh yeah. Use the sigil of force to channel arcane energy into magical forces that push and knock enemies to the ground. Oh, it sounds amazing. Many mage guilds throughout the centuries discovered the sigil of force, and each held it as a jealously guarded secret. As each were conquered and absorbed into Kryos' empire, they were chagrined to discover that their secret was the most commonly known piece of arcane lore on Tyrannus. Works out that way, huh? So you can use distant target. What does this do? Concussion bolt. Dazed affliction. I like it. What is this one? So this is a cone daze, but it doesn't do damage. This does crushing damage. We can put AoE on it. Intensity. That brings it just beyond. Wait, what if we do intensity on the AoE? Oh, you can't. What is a cone AoE? 135 cone. Oh, it increases the arc. And just that. I mean, this sounds really cool, but I don't think I really want it at the moment, right? Channeled strength. I mean, I kind of like Unravel Minds, and I feel like the Force does the same thing. So we'll hold on to it for now. See if we can get more things that
You didn't see nothing.
work with it.
Sorry, I can't.
What are we looking at here? We're looking at a lot of enemies. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that is the Sage. Now remember, their sages are their most powerful spellcasters. They have like guilds and stuff or something. So what we're going to do is what we always do. When you find a reliable strategy team, you just keep using it. You can make it better, but you don't stop using it. Ow.
We're bad at making friends.
You're not wrong, Lantry. Wait, what are you doing?
Can't do
Barrack.
that.
Get it. Team, let's have a talk about movement.
Count on it.
I think we only pulled some of the enemies. So I'm actually very happy about this. Ooh, look at that damage. That is some serious damage. Poke.
No can do.
Poke. Yeah, because I missed. Don't worry about it. Thanks for the heal. I think I misclicked. I just wanted to keep shooting. I mean, that's fine. Alright, all you get back here. Yeah, we've reset them. Well, we have 15 seconds.
Let's be off.
So we're gonna do it again. Once more into the fray.
Send me your champion.
Ow. Oh, immune to poison. Hello. Why am I immune to poison exactly? The corner confuses them.
Trouble is afoot.
We need to stay in their line of sight for a little bit longer. They don't have object permanence. They're like a cat or a baby. Which is a funny thought.
You got it.
I pulled one enemy. Satu. Oh, that guy made us all prone. Okay, fine. I'll
on it.
electrocute you. That was the worst surge of glory ever. Yeah, bring them with me. No. Yeah, stay here.
Right.
Stay here.
Get back here!
I triggered a disengage. Oh my goodness, this is great. Oh, I'm having so much fun with this. Maybe too much fun. Maybe too much fun. Let's get... What are we doing here? I don't even know anymore. I've completely lost it. It's not my fault, though. They're messing up. I think I missed my zap entirely, which feels a little bad. Aye, lads.
Count on it.
See, we have that one guy back there. It's like, nah,
Aye.
we're not gonna protect our sage. Our sage doesn't even matter. Did do the quill throw. You can go ahead and heal. Increase your control life. You just keep punching. Just keep punching.
Will do.
Send.
This is the last one, so everyone's just gonna go in. Actually, we should use some magic here if we can. Bippity boppity. I've come for your
No problem, boss.
stockity. Yeah, I don't know.
As you command.
My point, though, is that I'm here to kill him. Because he's all alone.
You little shit.
I mean,
I'll take care of it.
that was pretty direct. Okay. Defeat the rebel leaders. What do you call these guys? There was a sage in there and everything. Oh, I missed some loot. Silly me. I get the feeling there's going to be a campfire in here, isn't there? Ooh, a helmet.
Interesting.
Oh, perception pass. More scrolls. And a dagger. It's not better. Okay. Do I rest and remove the one wound from Lance, or do I not care? I'm leaning towards the not caring. An opal. Yeah, I don't care. This is fine. Probably. Probably fine. Hi, Eb. We meet again. We meet again. I like your stick. There's no real way for me to cheese this, is there? And I can try. Okay, so if we're going to try and cheese this, we need to use this little
Consider it
corridor
done.
to our
I'll
advantage.
take care of it.
Let's be off.
We'll buff us. We'll send... no. The game knew. It knew what I was going to do. Alright, Eb, let's talk. So, you are the vanguard of Kryos' conquest. Not as tall as I imagined, but we can't all choose our executioners. Already, word of our defiance spreads throughout the lands. Your 7 kinds are stupid if you think our war ends here. Before you stands Captain Tarkus Eri, de facto leader of the dwindling Vendrian Guard. Short, sunburned, and agitated even when standing still, Her body is a compact sculpture of muscle and bone, and her face is a short on symmetry thanks to the scars and dents of a dozen brushes with death. This is a great way to actually describe someone. Remember that. Though your lives will certainly end here in Ascension Hall, she chortles, pointing upwards to the ceiling, its stone arches somehow supporting the massive weight of the spire overhead. Consider yourself fortunate. Some of the finest rulers of Apex met death by duel in this hallowed hall. Truly, there is no finer place to settle an intractable feud. Sisters, brothers. Ari looks back to her cadre of soldiers with a solemn nod. It has been a privilege to lead, and an honor to share in your final days. Taking a deep breath, she turns to you, waiting silently. Let's see. We actually could pass all of these checks, so that's cool. Lore is our highest one. We could... I've never had athletics fail me, which is an interesting. Or we can try and bluff with subterfuge. I mean, it's not a bluff, right? The course and the disfavored are right behind her. Us. They're just not working together. I'm going to go with the athletics because I am a little mad. We've tried so many times to get them to surrender. Brandish your weapons menacingly. You had so many chances to surrender. I have orders to make this excruciating and slow. You underestimate our resolve, Fatebinder. The captain looks to her soldiers for a reassuring glance, but is met with nervous eyes and shuffling of feet. A moment of silence is broken as one of the Oathbreakers dashes for the exit. Okay, we got rid of the archer. Coward! Captain Ares stomps her boot with rage. No matter. One soldier will make no difference. Sisters, brothers. Ares looks back to her cadre of soldiers with a solemn nod. It has been a privilege to lead and an honor to share in your final days. Taking a deep breath, she turns to you, waiting silently. Any last words? Yes, a broad smile comes over Ares' face. Tell the voices of Nerat we are most thankful for his aid. We would not have made it this far without his support. Plot twist? Oh boy. Alright, what do you have equipped? Good. Shoot Ebb. You were just kind of sitting here for a moment. I can't do this, that's right, because we're here. Surge of Glory. Titan's Touch. Hold. Hold by doing this, I guess. Okay. Switch to this. Pop your consumable. Pop your consumable. Give it a good lightning zap. Can I get them all? Yes, just. And you need to taunt here. Lantry is still fine. Let's see if we can get a petrify.
You got it.
This seems fine. Satu is taking a ton of damage, but she's dealing quite a bit as well. And remember, we do have the Warrior's Resolve here. We're going to try and unravel. We are zippity zapping and healing Satu. I think we are going to have to use the Warrior's Resolve here in a moment. Not yet, though. Not yet. Let's get a good punch. My mouse is acting up. Please behave, mouse. I need you. Just for a little bit longer. Then you can act up. I don't mind.
You got it.
Alright, Barrick. You're going after her.
I will aid you.
This is not what I would do if I had the choice. But I don't think. So. I'm going to do this, actually.
Not a problem, boss. This is useful.
Get some control life going. See if you can grasp that.
Consider it done.
We used our one consumable, so kind of low on things to press. We can do that.
What is wrong with my weapon?
Good question. What is? Can we heal? No, no healing. I never gave you a potion, huh?
Pity you won't enjoy this as much as I do.
It's hard to find people who enjoy things as much as you do. See if we can petrify that. We probably won't be able to. This is a heal on the Fatebinder, which you don't really need yet.
I will aid you.
Lantry has leveled up. This heal is almost off cooldown. We are going to use Warrior's Resolve. You're going to heal Verse.
Let them think they can hit me.
We're going to be healing soon. Satu, turn around and punch this. Let's get this buff going. This is a big buff. We need it rolling right now. And it's rolling. Nice. We can get this on Verse and Satu, which is the most important part.
I got
Heal
it.
on Lantry. We need to get heal on Barrack as well. Who's doing a good job just tanking Ebb over there. Flesh to bone. What are you up to, Satu? Let's get a good zap. Zippity zap. Frost. Bippity bop. I'm gonna pop Elemental Barrier here. I think that's what's causing most of the issues. Maybe. Who knows? Gonna zap you.
On it.
Punch you. Heal you. The one dude's invisible. Let's beat up Ebb, who's using Arcane Missile. A classic ability that I would love to have myself, please. Thank you very much. Oof. Acid Rain. We can heal Verse. Continue buffing our control life here. We can try and petrify.
You got it.
We are smoking. Ebb is on her knees. I might just kill her. Satu is tired of no one listening to her. We did it. Hey look, the Iron Marshal didn't die. I'm proud of you. I always believed in you. You worthless gnats. We may die, but others will follow our example. Mark my words, the captain coughs up blood. You've bested their leadership. Most impressive. Remind me never to underestimate the skills of a Fatebinder. Ooh. We can betray our alliance. Oof. That's actually a fascinating option. Wow. We're not going to do that, though. We're kind of committed to our thing. This choice betrays your allies, turning them against you. You will abandon your current faction-based quests and instead forge an independent path through the tiers. That sounds exciting, actually. This sounds really fun. But probably not advisable for a first playthrough. This seems like a do it later when you're really good at the game option. So we're going to do it later when we're really good at the game option. I am honored to have had a hand in the glory. I kind of want to press this one, but I'm, we're committed to our alliance now. And your help was pivotal. Graven Ash will soon be hearing an earful about your skill and courage. The clatter and madness of combat has finally ceased. The party has received stubborn ages. Ascension Hall is, for a moment, tranquil. May pox take your children. Ari slumps to a crouch, her body trembling from injury and fatigue. Average favor with Scarlet Chorus, lose major favor with Venturing Guard, and average favor with Disfavor. With those words of defeat, the burning hum you've heard in your head for days on end tapers off into nothing. Your mind returns to a state of quiet you have not felt since before you proclaimed the edict upon Vendrian's well. I lay claim to Ascension Hall. Let us be free of this edict. You feel a tug in your chest as a warm energy begins to form around you. Before you know it, you feel as if you are lighter than air. We did it. This is a little dramatic, though. What the heck? What? What? Intimidating. We're charismatic and intimidating. I mean, the two do tend to go together, right? I'm very confused what's happening, by the way. Apparently we're going to the top of the spire. The mountain spire, yeah. You blink away the last of the luminescent trails in your field of vision. The masonry of Ascension Hall is replaced with wide, open space in every direction, save for the slab of ancient stone beneath your feet. High winds above you, pushing you off balance. The air is cool and thin, unsatisfying to your lungs. Is this... Lantry looks out to the horizon, wide-eyed with excitement. Yes, this must be the mountain spire. When was the last time? Lantry's eyes look down over the ledge. Dumbstruck by the vertical plunge, Lantry backs away from the edge. I may need to retch. This is certainly a change. The wind ruffles the feathers in her hair and first quickly smooths them down. A damn cold change. She peers over the edge. Think I could land on my feet if I jumped? Not that it would matter for long. Kryos, be merciful. What now? Beric spins around on his feet, looking about, trying to take in as much as he can through the narrow visor of his helmet. Every way you look, mountains rise up along a distant horizon. The rivers and forests below bring to mind maps of Vendrian's well, and you quickly trace the Matani, the Iranev, and all the numerous waterways of the region. Higher than you imagined, this is indeed the pinnacle of the spire at Vendrian's well. How did we get all the way up here? Ares strains to stand up, clutching her side. Another question. How in the name of Graven Ash do we get down? The Iron Marshal walks to the edge, trembling a half-pace back as she peers downward. The warriors below must be sensing that the edict has ended. We should be down there, by their side. The edict is gone and I don't think we're dead. We all could feel the edict passing. No doubt the soldiers below are sensing it too, and the Archons as well. Vermintide has a patch. Ooh, we could claim it. All of these are great options. I feel like I want to claim this place in the name of Tunon's court. That's the thing most appealing to me. Nah, we'll just be... Send word to Graven Ash that we are successful. That was a worthy battle. Not since Stalwart have I seen such courage, such determination. Oh, but the siege needed you spans ago. Agreed, and I would be honored to deliver your auspicious message in person. But... She points down over the ledge. We can give the note to Eri and then push her off. Oh my god, that sounds fun. Yeah, the Vendry Guard has made me mad, and you don't want to upset a Fatebinder. Point to Eri. We hand her a note. The parchment will survive the impact. I had my reservations about getting involved with you, Fatebinder, but this puts them all to rest. I couldn't be more pleased to stand at your side right now. What? Eri rears up. You bloodthirsty fuck! Write your declaration of control. You write a carefully worded declaration of sovereignty, naming Vendrian Wells and its spire as your lawful claim, with the power vested in you by Tunon, Archon of Justice. Neither the Archons nor their forces are permitted to enter, save by your invitation. This is barbaric. The Vendrian Guard has lost enough for one day. No, it hasn't. Tuck the note in Ares' gauntlet. Push her off the edge. Very major wrath with the Vendrian Guard. Very major wrath with Ebb. Disfavored, gain major wrath. Scarlet Chorus, gain major favor. Boop. No, please. Weakened from injury and fatigue, Ares struggles against your grip, but to no avail. You drag her, thrashing and bucking to the edge of the spire. You slide your note into the sleeve of her gauntlet and give the Oathbreaker a swift kick. For several seconds you hear her screaming. Eventually the sound fades away, drowned out by the whipping winds. This is Tyranny! Oh my god, that was worth it. No doubt, I'm the very definition of an enemy of the Overlord. I didn't just resist, I led others into resistance. So now I know what's about to happen. But I know when I've met my match, and like most folk, I'll do whatever it takes to live. If you show me mercy, I will pledge my life to you, good Fatebinder. The Tidecaster bows on one knee, lowering her gaze. I know I'm an Oathbreaker, so my word isn't what it used to be. But I promise, if you spare me, I will serve you well. Now, Ebb is the one that invoked ancient ritual to speak to us on terms. Of all of the Vendrian Guard that we've tried to speak to, that we have tried to communicate with, she is the only one that listened. And Satu doesn't forget that. Serve me well, and all can be forgiven. If you will have my fealty, it is yours. I, Ebb of the Tidecasters, do hereby pledge my life and loyalty to Satu. She dips in a formal bow. I will serve and obey, so long as you have need or want of my skills. Okay, hear me out.
Goodbye to you too.
Is it Lantry that I kick out, actually?
I will return to our
As
holdfast
far as
at
gangs
once.
go, I've seen worse.
Sure. Let's try this. Lantry's always dying. Verse is always dying, but if we can teach more people the lore of life, they bait... Oh, he has that one spell. Oh. I don't know what Ebb does. Is she melee or spellcaster? She looks spellcastery.
Goodbye to you too.
Be seeing you,
As
Fatebinder.
far as gangs go, I've seen worse.
I really like Verse, but I also don't. Because she's squishy as heck. Well, they're and Lantry. We're going to have to just see what her setup is. We'll go with this for now. Barrack is just like our steel wall, so we'll do this and see how it goes. Vendrian's Well has fallen. For the second time since the conquest began, Kryos' army take the citadel from its defenders. With your help, the Vendrian Guard rebellion has been crushed. I almost forgot that it was a rebellion and that we held the well before. Almost forgot that minor detail. You claimed Ascension Hall with your disfavored allies, satisfying the terms of Kryos' baleful edict. You and the forces of Kryos are free from the Overlord's death sentence. With the threat of execution no longer looming overhead, the Overlord's armies turned their attention away from the citadel and toward each other. The tensions that flared over the long siege reached an explosive crescendo as the disfavored and Scarlet Chorus armies clashed iron and bronze in a hasty, disorganized battle. As his forces were cut down, the voices of Nerat and his officers escaped to the Stone Sea, leaving the conscript army to carry on their battle against the disfavored. In the aftermath, the disfavored broke camp and withdrew to their fortress in the Blade Grave, there to regroup and prepare for the extended campaign against the Scarlet Chorus. Having taken Vendrian's Well for yourself, Archon Grave and Ash recognized your lawful claim to rule and occupy the spire. As days passed, the wounded and injured were nursed to health. You explored your strange bastion and planned your next steps with careful deliberation. As word spread that the Scarlet Chorus and Disfavor turned on each other, factions once resolved to bend the knee are inspired, instead to continue fighting. God damn it. The Archon's feud has heralded the collapse of Kryos' offensive. Tunon, the Archon of Justice, observes the chaos and discord spreading across the land. The Archon summons his Fatebinder to return to court at the Bastard City and report on her actions in Vendrian's Well. Civil War. What a shame that it descended into this. Archon Ash will want to meet to discuss the next steps. Best that you regroup in Iron Hearth. Gather your strength and regroup, but don't leave the Archon waiting. I'll join the Archon on Iron Hearth after I speak with Tunon. That would be best. She shakes her head and looks out at the spire with fresh bewilderment. It's not enough that we're fighting 2 wars. Now we have this to puzzle through. I don't envy your position. See you at Iron Hearth. This has been a whirlwind of emotions, but this is the best episode yet. I have had so much fun here. The dizzying energy from the spire falters. Whatever force awoke the powers that reside here gutters and fades, though a faint hum persists in the sculpture at the center. That's odd. There was a portal here a moment ago, but it seems to have vanished. Look around for a solution. The humming from the curious sculpture pulses and builds in volume, as if to draw your attention. And so it shall draw our attention in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. We got to Sparta a lady off the edge of a giant spire, so this is officially the best episode ever. We have some leveling up to do. We have a new comrades and much more next time. We get to meet the infamous Archon of Justice, our employer, and hopefully gain his favor. I hope you look forward to it. Bye-bye.